swag and I told her, oh business, yeah. None of you niggas will get it, yeah.
90% of traders will never be successful in Forex. And you know what the worst part is? Most of them don't even know why they're not profitable. But I'm gonna cover everything you need to know in terms of that and why it makes sense. That's the most important thing. Why it makes sense, right? Not about who's saying it or what. It's about why it makes sense, right? So the thing is that, let me just give you a brief understanding about Forex, right? Yes, you can make money through Forex. Yes, you can not be able to work a 9 to 5 through Forex. But do you think it's as easy as that, bro? It's not as easy as that. Before we go into the points, I'm gonna just give you a brief understanding, right? So there's this trader, Warren Buffett, and an investor, one of the best investors in the world, right? So his trading strategy, he does not trade like us Forex traders, right? He mostly does insider trading, sophisticated trading, ultimate investor trading. You can go do your researches on about that. But if you want me to create a videos about different types of investors, please make me know in the comment section, right? So Warren Buffett, his trading strategy relies on low risk, high reward. Forex traders, low risk, high reward, right? It's the same thing, but here's the difference. And the difference is control. So as a Forex trader, what control do you have? And if you can answer that, make sure to watch this video until the end, because guys, I'm gonna give you real facts. I'm not gonna lie to you just to get you guys to like me. Nah, I don't want likes from anyone. I want to be honest and tell you what is actually happening within the investing world, right? So Warren Buffett's strategy consists of emotional control. That's the first control he has, which is also important in Forex trading. You need to master emotional control. But here's a second control that Forex traders don't have, that Warren Buffett has, is control over your investments. Forex traders, we don't have control over that, right? The market controls everything. You cannot influence the market. Warren Buffett can influence the market. And that's the difference between a Forex trader and a sophisticated investor, right? A sophisticated investor has access to insider trading. Most people be like, insider trading is illegal. Yes, for us Forex traders is illegal. You cannot participate in insider trading as a Forex trader. You know why? It's not within the laws, right? And I'll tell you why also. Because the institutions like the FSCA and the SEC, if you're from America, SEC is the Security Exchange Commission, right? So what the FSCA in South Africa and the SEC have in common is they monitor financial transactions. In simple English, they make sure that people like me and you are protected in terms of being manipulated or being basically being exploited by these institutions. So that's the purpose that they serve. What these institutions understand is that an average investor, I'm gonna put Forex traders under average, because that's what they are, average. Even if you're a profitable trader, you're still an average. You're not a big boy. You're a big boy in realms of Forex trading, but not in investing. You're a small boy, tiny boy. Why? You don't have control over your business, right? And your investments. You cannot control that side of things. Once you're in a trade, it's up to the market. Not for Warren Buffett. Low risk, high reward. And that's why billionaires like Warren Buffett can afford to fund billions, taking low risk, high reward, right? So before we go into these elements that make Forex traders not successful, I need you guys to understand this. And I need you guys to watch this video until the end, given that you're not here for wanting to make quick returns, right? Because also think about this. Why are jobs that anybody can do pay less than jobs or career fields that pay more, right? But not everybody can do them? It's basically that. It's scarcity and it's unique. If everybody can paint, you cannot afford to pay a house painter the same amount as a doctor. Anybody can paint a flipping house, bro. You don't need a lot of skills to master that, right? But unlike a doctor, you need gang skills. It's the same thing as investing, and most traders are lost through these scam tactics that most traders display upon their eyes. So why do most traders not succeed? First, they follow scammers. A scammer understands one thing: psychology, human psychology. That's one thing a scammer understands. And they understand that if they use lavish tactics, lavish lifestyle tactics, they can get to people's pockets. Simple, right? So guys, make sure to watch this video until the end. I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why Forex traders do not succeed, right? And guys, insider trading is legal. Like I said, not for Forex traders, not for an average middle class poor people, but it's available to people who are accredited investors, right? People who live frugal, right? Because why? The FSCA does not want such average investors and people like that to participate in these investments, insider investments, because why? They don't have the knowledge. First and foremost, they don't have the knowledge. Why do you think a bank won't fund a small business? Not because they don't care about small businesses. Risk. This person does not know nothing. But a person who knows business wise is a person who can offer them low risk and high reward versus an average investor who's hoping to be rich. Who cares? Nobody cares about you, bro. This is the honest facts, right? So insider trading is legal, but only to certain individuals, right? Individuals who have knowledge in terms of how the investment world works. And this is done to protect the average investor, because average investors are dominated by what? Greed. And they don't have the passion to learn, right? So right now I'm gonna whip up my phone and I'm gonna give you the first point, right? I'm gonna give you literally the first point. I'm gonna give you the first point, then I'm gonna dive into it, right? So basically the first point is lack of risk management, right? So most traders risk too much per trade, don't use stop losses properly, or fail to understand risk to reward ratios. A few bad trades can wipe all the all the investment capital. So basically guys, if you have 1,000, right, 1,000, and you average, let's say your stop loss, if you're using a fixed stop loss like I do, let's say your average loss is 200 per trade and you aim to make 500, 600, that's proper risk management, right? But if your account is 1,000 and you want to make 1,000, be prepared to lose 1,000 with 1 or 2 trades. With me, with 200 is how much? 2 divided by 10 is 5. I have a total of 5 trades before I blow my account. So it's important to understand how many trades you have before you blow your account. Like I said, you have control over your emotions, but not control of the market. You cannot influence the market. So most traders don't understand that. Most traders see these influencers turning 1,000 to 1 million if they did actually do that, I swear they would be renowned people. They would have been appearing in places whereby they would have been bragging about, right? Like, yo, look at me. You see, this is why you should buy my thing. Because I'm appearing, yeah. Why aren't they appearing there? Some brokers are using these people for they're exploiting them for their influence and their public image. Who gets more publicly destroyed between a broker and a scammer? A scammer. So scammers think when they're working with these brokers, they actually, I'm something in life. No. They're exploiting you too, buddy. But at the expense of who? Us, right? So understand that Forex is not about making 1,000 to 100 million to what. That's Warren Buffett's field. Okay? That's Warren Buffett's field. Right? Like I said, control over your emotions, but not control over the market. Right? So now let's dive into point 2. Guys, if you don't understand any points that I've mentioned, please let me know in the comment section, right? So I'm going to go to the second point. I'm going to read the description and then I'm going to explain it in my own simple terms, because if you're going to teach something, and one trick is to know that if a person actually knows what he's talking about is if they can take complex situations or complex theories and convert it into simple English whereby even a grade 9 can understand, right? So the second point is emotional trading. Fear, greed, and impatience cause traders to overtrade, revenge trade, or exit positions too early. Without emotional control, they make the impulsive decisions instead of following a strategy, right? So I'm gonna make an example with relationships. So if you're in a relationship and you're insecure, right, you're gonna question everything your partner does, whether it's your partner is a male or a female. What you're gonna do is you're gonna question them, right? You're not gonna have confidence. If you see your partner talking to a guy or this, you're gonna feel insecure because why? You lack emotional control. Same thing with Forex. If you know in life you lack with emotional control in general, if you're the type of person who sets goals and does not work to achieve them, right? Like, let's say you tell yourself tomorrow I'm gonna stop smoking, for example, and you don't. That's why. You know why is that? Because you lack emotional control. So most people who are also in trading lack emotional control in their personal lives. So thinking that you're gonna go into Forex and master emotional control, it's delusional, and you'll forever lose and you'll forever fail, or you can be subjugated to scams. Because why? No knowledge, no emotional control. Emotional control is important, guys. Let me give you an example. I can go 2 months. There are times where I can go 2 months where the market is like playing weird, right? Like, let's say I see a perfect entry, I enter. Then the market will first go for my stop loss manipulation tactics that I've covered in this channel before. Go check them out, guys. Right? Then the market would go in my direction. But once I see it started to go, but it hasn't given me another confirmation to re-enter again, I won't enter. Most people want to re-enter and then they do, and another manipulation can happen to them, right? Or if you lose a trade, you just immediately want to enter and revenge, right? Which is literally, this is what I've been through. I've lacked emotional control. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and sit here. I had to sit down by myself and be like, you know what, Mpumi and Co, boy, why aren't we succeeding in here? Is it because the market is actually, always against me, always? Or could it also be an element of something that I lack within here? And once I started asking those questions, once I started to see things that I did not see before. Like I said, I can lose 2 months, it's fine. If I go 2 months losing, probably if I'm trading a small account, I could lose 1,000 rand. Right? But the next 2 months, if they become successful, because I don't have emotion, I don't have control over the market. And if the market decides in the next 2 months it's gonna respect my setup, guess how much I'm gonna make? 2,500. So if it happens throughout the year like that, if it happens like that, the first 2 months you don't make money, the next 2 months you make money, the next 2 months you don't make money, the next, you're gonna be in profit. So the question for you is, do you want to be in profit and make money, or are you gonna be that person that always wants to listen to a scammer saying that they can get a 90% accuracy, whereby even Warren Buffett does not even get 90% accuracy? It's risk versus reward. Boom. Right? Before we go on, man, I have an official website. I love learning and I love working. So I have an official website that I intend for it to work in perpetuity, right? I have a lot of blog posts about Forex, about how economics work. So if you want to check that out, make sure to get the link in the description, right? And if you're still here by now, man, god damn, bro, you have a chance, right? Some people just want answers, bro. And it's not what you're gonna get unless you wanna be a painter of a house. Go paint a house, bro. Trust me, if you go paint people's houses, given that they give you such a tender, you'll make money, no doubt. But you're not gonna make money as Forex traders. Forex trading, you need to understand, bro, that where there's money to be made, not everybody can do it. And not because you're stupid or illiterate or anything like that. It's because you lack emotional control. Boom. I'm cooking, man. I'm cooking. Okay, point number 3, no defined trading plan. Bro, if you don't have a specific trading plan, my trading plan is I developed the trading indices, right? Indices. So that's why I can also apply it on currencies, but it works based with indices. That's why I don't do a lot of currencies analysis and stuff like that, because my strategy works based with indices. So without a specific trading plan, bro, I even have a plan here in terms of how I plan out to scale. You see, I don't even know if you guys will see this, but yeah, man, this is my trading scaling plan on my notes. You gotta have a trading scaling plan. How you intend, if you're growing a small account, how you intend it to grow, and after a specific time period, how do you plan on amplifying your lot sizes, but still ensuring that you keep low risk and high reward, knowing that you don't have control over your investments, right? So most people don't have a trading plan. Most people know how to analyze. A lot of traders know how to analyze. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? It's not about your analysis. It's about your trading plan. It's about your analysis, okay? And how you scale up your account. If you don't have a scaling up plan, you're gonna lag. If you have a scaling up plan but don't have a trading plan, how you intend on entering your trades, how you analyze, how you make sense of the market, you're gonna suffer. And bro, you can be trading for 10 years, nah? You can be trading for 10 years and failing. But deep down you might think that, okay, every failure is you're becoming better. You're not becoming better if you don't learn from your mistakes. You don't. It's like writing a maths test, pure maths test, next week, just because you the first time, you think that the following week you're gonna it. Means rip it apart, my nigga. You're not. Think about it that way. The things that just try and make sense of everything, guys. Use your logical brain to also think outside the box. Question a lot of things. If you fail to do that, bro, it is bad. Okay, number 4, over reliance on indicators. Oh my word. Instead of understanding price action and market, I mistakenly ended the recording, but I'll just try and merge these 2 recordings together so it makes sense. So but let me just repeat what I was saying. Over reliance on indicators instead of understanding price action and market structure. Many traders counter their charts with indicators and blindly following signals without knowing why they should enter or exit. I use price action, pure price. I don't listen to news indicators. Why? Most Forex traders think that they actually in Forex trading, what is the common belief? That there's a technical trader and there's a fundamental trader. A fundamental trader in Forex trading is not a fundamental trader. They're actually technical traders. Fundamental traders are Warren Buffett, sophisticated investors. The thing is, guys, you gotta learn. You cannot be in an industry where you don't learn. What's the point of being able to do surgery but you lack in this field, right? You're doing brain surgery but you only understand this part of the brain. You don't understand how the whole brain works. It's the same thing. It's not. A fundamental trader in Forex is actually a technical trader using news outlets that could also be manipulated by hedge funds. If I was a hedge fund too, trust me, I would manipulate the market. Not because I resent people. Because why? I have investors who are putting millions in my company. Putting millions in my faith. Putting faith in me. Putting their money from their families, their loved ones, and taking all that money to me for me to help them grow. I would. Why trade trends and and all of these things where I can just manipulate and get an easier outcome? High risk, low reward. That's what they do. So most news outlets are manipulated and most of them are owned by hedge funds. Hedge funds have majority shares in them. Right? You can go do your research. Right? So indicators can be manipulated. How can they use a manipulator like a volume statistic, for example? If I'm a hedge fund, I can inject 5. If the market gets to a certain key level, where I know this is going to be a high buying pressure, a lot of buyers are going to buy here, I would put in 10 million just to create that candlestick formation that goes up, right? Pushes it up. So what it would do is that it will hit those indicators, telling those indicators that, guys, there's a lot of buying pressure coming in. Then what do fundamental Forex traders do? Is the perfect time to enter. They enter, then what? Those guys pull out their money and you're out. There's just to trap you so they can make money off of you, right? The Forex market is a device to transfer money from people who don't know how to invest. They greed everybody to people who have money. You're basically taking your money and giving it to rich people. Simple. So learn how to use pure analysis tactics, right? If you want to incorporate fundamental also with that, also technical fundamental, not true fundamental, right? You should do that. Okay, so right now let's go to the final point, right? It's lack of patience and long-term mindset. Most traders expect quick profits and give up after a few months. They don't spend enough time backtesting, refining their strategy, or learning from their mistakes. Weak. You weak if you are like that. And if you're weak, there's nothing wrong with being weak. I've been weak. You're weak. Weak link. Weak link. Right? Because why? You wanna make quick money. And this game is not about making quick money. And the sooner I learned that, yeah. My nigga, I'm happy right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bros. I'm happy right now. Be happy. Right? So draw away from that weak mindset, right? Just draw away from that weak mindset, and let me just make sure that I did not forget anything, yeah? And giving up is weakness, bro. If you give up, you're weak. Huh? But there's an exception. If you lack emotional control, being weak is probably the best thing to do for you in the Forex. Go get a job, bro. Otherwise, go listen to a scammer, bro. Who cares about, who cares, bro? This world, time is moving. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. I heard that from Tupac, bro. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. And if you using your 24 hours for weakness, bro, it's nothing I can do to help you. Only thing, even now, bro, I can even show you my strategies and stuff, but if you don't put in work from your own self, if you lack that in yourself, bro, there's nothing I can do for you. And it's not even time that I'm gonna waste on you. The reason I'm continuing this, I can get 5 views. It's fine, 5 views. As long as there's people watching, 5 views is enough for me to push my YouTube channel, push my online business and stuff. It's fine. Totally fine. And I will keep pushing. I don't care if I get 1 view, 2 views. I'll keep pushing for that one person, because that one person who's viewing my thing till the end could be the person who I can change their lives, instead of trying to appeal to variety of people who are not consistent and who have a weak mindset. So, Boy and Boomy and Cole. Until next time, peace.